Hello, I'm Karen Luke Jackson, and I'm honored to be a part of Lit Youngstown's poetry celebration, Lit by the Imagination. And today I'm going to read for you a poem from my recent chapbook, which is entitled Grit. It's an elegy to my sister, Janice Luke Roberts, who overcame dyslexia and depression to become an award-winning performer known as Clancy the Clown. And the poem I'm going to read to you today is in the voice of Clown Shoes. Lots of the poems were written to tell her story in different voices. And so this one, the Clown Shoes, wanted to have their say. Clown Shoes. You should have seen that gal when she tried us on at the dealer's table, windmilling her arms, tripping over laces, falling forward. She soon steadied, strode with a loping gait, our flopping toe boxes a world of rainbows and crayon hearts that delighted children. With each goofy step, her real heart cracked open, inch by inch, wearing her out, us too. She was buried in her clown costume, barefoot. We still live in her walk-in closet. So I have two possible prompts for you today. The first is to write a series of poems about a household object. This, in fact, was the way Clown Shoes was birthed. It was an assignment, a poetry class, and I picked shoes and I wrote 5 poems. One about majorette boots, one about high heels, one about orthopedic high tops, one about bronzed baby booties, and the 5th one that emerged was a poem about my sister's clown shoes. And everyone loved the clown shoes, and from that point on, I started writing these poems that eventually became the chapbook Grit. Now, the household objects could be stuff from your kitchen. It could be a relationship between a fork and a spoon, or it could be about the blender, or it could be about your grandmother's skillet. Or it could be appliances like vacuum cleaners or dehumidifiers. Or it could be furniture like your favorite rocker or the porch swing. Whatever it is, think about describing that item or memories associated with that item and let it take you where it will. Or even you could think about a metaphor and use a shoe or a rocking chair as a metaphor for something greater in your life. So that's one possibility. The other possibility is to try your hand at a persona poem. And when I first wrote this, I did not know that the shoes were going to speak. But I just imagined what they thought about the woman who tried them on. So you could try a persona poem about, which is written in any voice other than the poet narrator's voice. And it might be an object. It also might be a part of nature. You might write a persona poem about a tree or a bird, or it could be another person. You might want to explore the inner voice of someone who fought in the Vietnam War or a historical figure you've always admired. But either way, whether you go with a series of poems about objects or whether you try your hand at a persona poem, let your imagination soar and make it a good day.